Hi, fourth graders, get ready for math. We're doing lesson 16-6 and we are checking workbook page 270. So if you don't have it with you, you need your workbook page and you need a red pen. Okay, so grab those two things and maybe a pencil. Pause, grab those things, come back. Okay, here is the map for page 270. That's what we're using. And we were learning about different kinds of lines. We learned about parallel lines, which would be like these two lines here. We learned about intersecting lines, which are two lines that come together at any point, like Main Street and, what's that road there? Ridge Road. And we talked about special intersecting lines, which would be perpendicular, and they come together and form a right angle. So we're going to use our map to answer the questions on page 270. So look at number one. Number one says, the hiking trail and Main Street are parallel. Which other features on the map appear to be parallel to each other? Explain why they are parallel. Here is the hiking trail and Main Street, these two roads here. In fact, I think I'm going to highlight those in green for you. The hiking trail and Main Street. Those two lines are parallel in green. And then they ask us to find two other features on the map that appear to be parallel. And those would be the two yellow lines there, Taft Canal and Ridge Road. Okay, so that should be your answer. I like how the question says appear parallel because we don't know for sure. Remember, there have to be certain markings on lines in geometry, lines and line segments, that you have to have certain markings on them to know for sure that they are parallel. But these appear to be parallel, and that's what the question asked us. Okay, so you should have Taft Canal and Ridge Road. I'm sorry, yes, Taft Canal and Ridge Road appear to be parallel. And the explanation should be because they are two lines that appear to never meet. Okay, if you need time to correct your answer, pause the video and do that now. Number two, what other features appear to be perpendicular? Explain why they appear to be perpendicular. Well, there's quite a few that appear to be perpendicular on here. So let's go back to our map and let's look at the hiking trail and the jogging path. So you have the hiking trail here in green and the jogging path right here. And I'm going to highlight that one in pink. Those appear to be perpendicular. That means that they would appear to make a 90-degree angle right there. Another area that looks like it makes a perpendicular line would be the jogging path. I said the jogging path and the hiking trail. So let's go to Ridge Road and Canary Lane. Right down here at the bottom. So I'm going to highlight Canary Lane in pink as well. And where it connects to Ridge Road, that intersection right there appears to be a 90-degree angle. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that 90 degrees in just to show you what I mean. I'm really not allowed to do that in geometry. I can't make up my own. They appear to be perpendicular, but they didn't put that 90-degree angle sign in there, so I don't know for sure. Okay, the other section is the jogging path and Main Street. And the weird part about that is you might say, Mrs. Hatzfeld, the jogging path does not even hit Main Street. But remember, this is a line on a plane. A plane is just a flat area in geometry, and that's kind of probably not this mathematical definition, but that's good enough for now. If the jogging trail would travel all the way to Main Street, we've got that 90-degree angle forming right there. Because it's 90 degrees to the hiking trail, and the hiking trail looks parallel to Main Street, then the jogging trail would also be perpendicular to Main Street. Okay, so you should have three answers there. Ridge Road and Canary Lane, That is this one down here. You should have the jogging path and Main Street and the jogging path and the hiking trail. Okay? And explain why they seem to be perpendicular, because they look like they make a right angle when they intersect. Okay, moving on to number 3. What is located at the intersection of Taft Canal and the hiking trail? So intersect means to cross. So we look at the intersection of Taft Canal and the hiking trail. So Taft Canal and the hiking trail right here. And we're looking for the intersection where they cross. We see 2 things there, and that would be the swimming pool and the picnic park. So your answers for number 3 should be swimming pool and picnic park. And I'm gonna circle those in orange. And you can pause the video there and write those words: swimming pool and picnic park. Number 4, what building is located at the intersection of 2 perpendicular roads? Explain how you found your answer. Okay, now when I first read that question, I thought, oh my goodness, we just found 3 perpendicular spots on the map. How do I know which building to put down? But if you look at those 3 perpendicular spots, only one of them has a building. So let's look at those perpendicular spots again. There was the jogging path and the hiking trail. There was the jogging path and Main Street, but neither of those intersections has a building. So now I come down here to Canal Street and Ridge Road, where they form a perpendicular intersection, and I come here and I find the school is there. So your answer for number 4 should be a school is there. And I know that because I see a perpendicular intersection and there are no other buildings at the other perpendicular spots on the map. So number 4 should be a school. Number 5, I'll leave that there. Describe how to get from the fishing lake. Actually, I'll look at you. Describe how to get from the fishing lake on Main Street to the ball field. Use estimated angle measures for the terms and terms such as parallel, perpendicular, left, right, and intersection in your description. So you all might have different answers for this one. They might look different, but I'm going to give you an example of what it should be. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this backwards. We are starting at the fishing lake, which is right here, and you are trying to get to the ball field, which is all the way over here. So my description says head west on Main Street. So I'm at the fishing lake and I'm going to head west on Main Street. So follow my finger, I'm heading west on Main Street. And then I say at the intersection of Main Street and Ridge Road. So that's where those 2 lines intersect, Main Street and Ridge Road. At the intersection of Main Street and Ridge Road, turn left. So I'm going to be turning, I'm coming from this direction, so I'm going to turn left down Ridge Road. Follow Ridge Road until you come to a 90-degree angle. Turn left on Canary Lane. When you get to the acute angle, turn right on Overlook Drive. So there's some ways to use our vocabulary as you're giving our directions. I'm going to ask you to take a picture of this page and send it to me, and when you do, I'll be able to check out your answers. Okay, so you might not be able to check that one on your own. Number 6, Caroline must make her bed, brush her teeth, and put on her shoes. In what orders could she complete these tasks? Okay, I don't know about you, but I was like, that's a weird question. I don't know why they put that question in the map of parallel perpendicular lines, but they did. So number 1, I would assume she's gonna make her bed first. I mean, if I'm in my bed and I get back up, I'm gonna make it right away because I'm standing there. So number 1, make my bed. Number 2, I'm gonna brush my teeth. And number 3, I'm gonna put on my shoes. I guess you could do it in a different way. If you wanted to get up and put your shoes on right away and then make your bed and then brush your teeth, hey, more power to you. Number 6, I don't think I would mark any of them wrong. Now, obviously you can't make your bed before you get out of it. So if that was one of the questions, that was one of the options, you'd need to get out of your bed first, but I'm not sure about number 6. So that's a kind of a freebie for you. If any of those answers would make sense. Okay, so that is lesson 16, checking workbook page 270. I'll ask you to take a picture of those and send them to me. And I'm gonna make another video in a couple minutes about checking the next page, okay? See ya.